What's up everybody, Steve here with Geek Boulevard bringing you another film review this week. I was able to check out Speak No Evil and I'm here to give my full and final thoughts on the film after letting it sit for a day. Speak No Evil is an American remake of a Danish film of the same name. This version is written and directed by James Watkins. It is rated R with a runtime of 1 hour and 50 minutes. A dream holiday turns into a living nightmare when an American couple and their daughter spend the weekend at a British family's idyllic country estate. My initial draw to this movie, and for most people I'm sure, was James McAvoy, who plays Paddy in the film. He's an actor that just has this tremendous range, and sometimes that range can show within a matter of seconds, like if you watch Split, for example. But the way he gives off this uneasiness in all of his scenes as the film goes on, it's quite interesting to watch. He finds a way to make each scene that much more uncomfortable than the last. So it's quite fair to say that he did an amazing job of playing such a terrifying character that has this sick sense of love and what that's supposed to be for a family. His wife in the film, Sierra, played by Eileen Françoisi, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, who is in the horror film Stop Motion that I also reviewed a while back. She was great in that. She had great chemistry with McAvoy, and the two of them really sold this twisted relationship that they have. And also I think the film is paced fairly well, at least for me. The tension and the uneasiness slowly builds over time until it just explodes once all of the revelations come to light. In terms of the other performances from our leads, Mackenzie Davis and Scoot McNairy, who play Luis and Ben Dalton, I think they were great as well. There's a lot of marital issues that the couple have that factor into the story a little bit, and I think overall the way that they portray those issues and how it affects both of them in their relationship, I thought that that was portrayed very well. However, their characters are extremely unlikable. They easily make some of the worst decisions in the movie, like multiple times. For example, when Paddy meets them for the second time earlier on, he offers a ride to the Dalton's daughter, Agnes, on his moped. Now, mind you, he doesn't have a helmet for her or anything. There's no padding to protect her, and he's just going, oh, well, we'll just go around the block real slow. And they're just like, okay. No, don't do that. Why would you just let her ride with some stranger that you guys just met? Also, Luis belittles Ben quite often in this. I kind of felt bad for the guy, and it made me like her even less as a character. But then Ben would give reasons as to why Luis belittles him so much. Paddy basically force feeds Luis duck when she said that she's a vegetarian. As Paddy's doing this, as he's like force feeding her this, Ben just kind of looks and doesn't really do anything other than saying, oh, I'll try, she doesn't have to. But he doesn't proceed to actually step in front of Paddy to like, oh no, I'll try the food because she's a vegetarian, she can't do it. And Luis just kind of looks at Ben like, are you gonna do anything about it? And he just doesn't. Then when the shit really hits the fan later on, he proceeds to have like this breakdown in front of her and their daughter, and he's like apologizing profusely, and he's just going, I'm sorry, like I don't know what to do, I'm freaking out. And she just basically yells at him like, shut the fuck up, get your shit together, we gotta get our daughter out of here. I just feel he should have had more moments to shine in terms of courage, and he just never does. He's just a big baby, and the whole time I just kept thinking, why write the character this way? Why write them both this way? It didn't really make sense to me. It kind of infuriated me. Also, there were at least 2 instances that I could think of where they could have easily grabbed guns to fight back, but they just chose to run and hide instead of defend themselves. They do eventually fight back, but it just kind of felt too little too late at that point. I was middle of the road with this film, but after letting it sit a little, I have to give Speak No Evil a score of 2 out of 5. There's great moments of tension for sure, and the pacing is really well done, and James McAvoy's performance, you know, he's having a blast playing the villain, and the main cast also portrays their characters convincingly, but they're written in such unlikable ways that frustrated me as a viewer and kind of soured the overall experience for me. So I don't know if I'll be revisiting this one anytime soon. I keep thinking that maybe these characters were written that way on purpose to show that nice people don't always act courageous. Sometimes they're just gullible and cowardly, because there's a scene where they're asking Paddy, why are you guys doing this? And he just says, because you let us. I'm gonna have to go back to the original, watch the original, and then that might influence my score a little bit, but my initial reaction to this movie in terms of the character progression, it's just very poor. So I'll probably do a review for the original, we'll see, and then that will most likely up the score for this one. Maybe it won't, we'll determine that once I watch the original. But let me know what you guys thought of this remake of Speak No Evil. Have you seen it yet? Have you seen the original? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and don't forget that if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, click on that subscribe icon, and tick the bell so you can always be notified when my next review or reaction drops. Thank you for watching, guys, and until next time, keep it classy and keep it geeky.
You guys have been
Just a breath of fresh air. Oh, well, that is very sweet of you to say.